You know, people see that I went to Harvard Law and they assume what they don't see is like I could not have made it through law school without powerlifting. My name is Mikelina Belaineh. I am Ethiopian, Eritrean American. I grew up in Arlington, Texas. In college, I didn't know what I wanted to do. It was a school of 50,000 at the time. It was 3% Black. And then you can imagine what the queer and trans numbers are. And it was there where the Texas A&M powerlifting coach saw me working out. He asked me to come check out a practice, see if I'd be interested. And I'm hella curious, so I did. And so I decided I was gonna do powerlifting. 8 weeks later, I ended up winning the collegiate national championships. Sports always is where I think I was able to express myself. After my ego really was satisfied with like records and winning and stuff, and I was like, why am I really doing this? It started to be where I only felt strong when I was in the gym. I was an athlete and I was strong in the eyes of the world, but I didn't feel strong in my body. And I was actually not in a great emotional place in my life. And this is when I started to get put on the calisthenics. What's interesting about boxing is like you have to be firm and solid and fluid at the same time. I connect boxing to the earth in that, like, when I think about my feet in boxing, I think about like tree roots, like being rooted in the earth, right? Because I need to be solid so that I'm not off balance. However, my upper body needs to be fluid and moving, and my toes need to be fluid and moving, like water. Every now and again, I'll take a month, go out to my, where my parents live in Texas, where there's just woods. And I go and I'll spend 4 or 5 hours out in the woods with no music. And sometimes it's a really long walk. There's a lot of research that shows that like grounding yourself, right? Just taking your shoes off and putting your toes in the grass. And it actually helps like pull like negative ions and stuff from our bodies. Think about like 20 minutes of putting your feet in the grass. Imagine 4 or 5 hours in the forest. Like it is 100% my church. And I think anything that helps you to appreciate how amazing your body is as a trans Black body person is radically healing. I already had the intention to love myself fully before boxing, but boxing made that possible, I think, just because it showed me how strong I am. Boxing helped me build up first this confidence through ability, and then it became a form of expression.